Alright, so in this video I have you the top 10 loadouts in the new season of Vanguard. Let's get straight into this, but before I do, I am doing a 5,000 core point giveaway whenever I hit 80,000 subscribers. So if you want to enter, all you have to do is subscribe and then comment below saying you want to enter. Let's get into the loadouts. The first one I'm going to be focusing on is the new assault rifle, which is one of the best weapons at the moment in the new update. So this right here is the class you want to use. So we have the MX silencer, which is going to increase the accuracy, the hand stop for the accuracy. We then have the shrouded barrel, which is going to increase the accuracy. Lengthened ammo type, we have the magazine, which is going to be the last magazine you unlock. So you're going to have to do a little bit of grinding in order to get this magazine. But in the meantime, I would just recommend using the first one until you finally unlock that final magazine. And then we have the fabric grip, which is going to increase the ADS time and the mobility. Slate reflector or any other optic of your choice. I personally just like the slate reflector because it's very clean, but you can use any of these other sights that you like. For the stock, you're going to want to use the last stock, so once again you are going to have to grind out a little bit, but this is going to make this weapon a very quick assault rifle. So this is going to be very nice at those close ranges, and it's very powerful, very good time to kill. Then to increase the accuracy, we have brace, which is going to increase the recoil control, and then we have fully loaded for the maximum starting ammo. The next weapon in this video is going to be the Whitley. I'm not sure how to pronounce this weapon, but it is the new LMG, and this thing is absolutely incredible. Now, if you actually look at the statistics to this, it's very similar to the BAR. However, it's actually better. So if you guys like the BAR in Vanguard, then you're going to like this. It's very good. So we have the silencer, which is going to increase the accuracy. Then we have the hand stop barrel, which is going to increase the recoil control. Then the Gracie rapid barrel, increasing the recoil control and the fire rate, making this thing absolutely deadly, especially on those close combat maps. 120 round box, which is going to give you 120 bullets. And then you want to make sure you have sleight of hand, because obviously with such a large magazine, you are going to be reloading quite slow. But with the sleight of hand perk, or proficiency, it's going to make you reload a lot quicker. Lengthened ammo type on the bigger maps, and then on the smaller maps you can use hollow point or incendiary. And then fabric grip, which is going to increase the ADS and the mobility. Any optic of your choice. As always, I like to use the slate reflector. The adjustable stock, this is going to increase the sprint fire speed and movement speed. And then we have fully loaded so you don't run out of bullets. Next up, we have the Cooper Carbine close range build. This is one of my favorite builds right now. Let's get into it. So on this gun, we have the F8 stabilizer. This is going to increase the accuracy and the damage range. Then we have the hand stop underbarrel, increasing the recoil control. We then have the Gracie rapid barrel, increasing the fire rate. And then if you combine that barrel with this ammo type, which increases the fire rate, and then this magazine, which increases the damage, it's a very good weapon, and the time to kill is insane because all of these guns and all of these attachments, are going to be increasing the fire rate and the damage, making this thing a very good weapon. Any optic of your choice. Stippled grip for the increased recoil, because this weapon does have quite a bit of recoil. Then we have the Cooper 45 RS stock, increasing the recoil and ADS. And then we have brace for the increased recoil, and then we have fully loaded. One of my favorite weapons at the moment, this is the BAR, and let's get into the loadout. So you're going to want to use the recoil booster on this for the increased fire rate, and then you want to combine that with hollow point and also the 50 BMG 30 round mag, which is going to increase the damage. And then for the barrel, you want to make sure to have this barrel, which is going to make the recoil pretty easy to control. Hand stop is also going to make the recoil easy to control, and also the stock and also the proficiency are all going to make this weapon have very good and easy recoil control. So I would definitely recommend sticking on those attachments, because without them, this weapon does have a lot of recoil, so make sure to stick them on. And then we have slate reflector, and then fabric grip for the increased mobility, and then fully loaded as always. The next one in this video is the MP40. This thing is still deadly. It's a very good SMG. Let's get into the loadout. So on this weapon, we have the recoil booster, and then you want to combine the recoil booster with this incendiary ammo type and the 64 round magazine, and those three combined make this weapon kill very quickly. The shrouded barrel is also very good because this is going to take you off the minimap and make you a little bit more stealthy. However, if you want to change that, you can use this one, which is going to increase your accuracy. However, I like to use the shrouded barrel just because it takes you off that mini-map, and it just makes you a little bit more stealthy, and you can survive a lot longer because the enemies aren't really going to know where you are. Pistol grip for the sprint to fire speed, and then we have the fabric grip for the mobility, the stock for the horizontal recoil control and ADS time, quick for the mobility, and then we have brace for the recoil control. You can use an optic if you want to, but personally on the MP40, I like to just use the normal iron sights. Next up, I do apologize about this one, but we have a shotgun, the combat shotgun. This thing, as you guys already probably know, is very, very good. These are the attachments you want to use. I'm not going to talk about it too much because it's the same as it has been ever since the game came out. So we have a quick for the mobility, fabric grip for the mobility, pistol grip for the mobility, sword off for the mobility and damage, and then we have the big game stock for the mobility, and then we have the 10 round drum, incendiary, and then vital for the increased damage, and then the muzzle for the increased accuracy. The next one is honestly a very underrated weapon, and this is the Owen gun, probably one of my favorite SMGs in the game right now, and it is very good. You need to try it. So we have the silencer, then we have the pistol grip. These are both going to increase the accuracy and the sprint to fire speed, etc. Then we have the three most important attachments: the barrel, the magazine, and also the ammo type. The ammo type is meant to be hollow point. I'm not sure why lengthened is on there, but we have the rapid barrel, which is going to increase the fire rate. Then we have the 60 round drum, increasing the damage, and then hollow point also increasing the damage, making this weapon have a very quick time to kill, and it obviously it's going to shoot quicker and it's going to do a lot more damage. All of these three attachments together work incredibly well. Next up we have the slate reflector, or as always any sight of your choice, fabric grip for the increased mobility, remove stock for the increased mobility, fleet and then quick for the increased mobility, or if you think this weapon has a little bit too much recoil, you can stick on brace, which will help control the recoil. Next up, I felt like I had to include a sniper in this video, otherwise, you know, it just doesn't feel right if I don't include at least one sniper, because I know a lot of you guys out there do like to snipe. So if you're looking for the best sniper, I would go with the Kar98K. Now pretty much every attachment you want to use is going to increase the accuracy and also the ADS time. So we have the L brake, which increases the accuracy, pistol grip for the ADS time and sprint to fire speed, the barrel increases the ADS time, the FMJ is going to increase the bullet penetration, lever grip is going to increase the ADS, short stock is going to increase the ADS, quick scope is going to increase the accuracy after ADSing, and then fully loaded. I wouldn't recommend using any other optic unless you really want to, and then I wouldn't recommend using any other magazine either, because they all are pretty much useless. The next weapon on this list is going to be the VOLKSSTURMGEWEHR. I really like this weapon, and I like to use this as a close range SMG. It is an assault rifle, but if you use it as a close range weapon, it's honestly really good. So on this weapon, you have the Mercury silencer, the pistol grip, we have the barrel, which is going to all increase like the accuracy and also the mobility. Then we have the short stock, increase in the mobility, fleet, increase in the mobility, fabric grip, increase in the mobility, and then we have the 60 round drum and lengthened. I like to use lengthened on this weapon. It is a close range weapon, but I do like to use lengthened on it. If you want to, you could use hollow point. Just look at that speed in the bottom left. It is almost maxed out. This weapon is such a good close range weapon. The final weapon on this video is going to be the WELGUN, which is honestly one of the best SMGs, and it will be for a very long time. Ever since it got released, it's been very, very good, and they haven't really done much changes to it. I can imagine that this is going to be very good for a very long time. So on this weapon, we have the 3 end attachments here, which are all going to increase the mobility on this weapon, making it very quick. We have the removed stock, fleet, and quick. Then we have a stippled grip tape, and also the hand stop and the silencer for the increased accuracy. And then we have the 64 round magazines, incendiary, which are very, very good combined together. And then we have this barrel, which is going to increase the sprint to fire speed and the hip fire speed. This is my favorite barrel because it increases that hip fire accuracy and the sprint to fire speed, and it's very, very good at close range. You can stick an optic on if you want to, but I like to use the iron sights. And that is it for the loadouts. Follow for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.